Good, beautiful morning. Good morning to one and all. It's that time. It's meal prep. Gonna have to turn that fan off. Now, ideally, I need to shut the door, but it's too hot, so I'm not shutting the door. So I'm gonna prepare a meal this morning. I've got other things to be doing today, so if I can get this done, that will be fantastic. So today's dinner, we're running kind of lowishy now. I keep saying that every day, don't I? Spag bowl. That is something that we did buy from shopping this week. So tiny bit of mince beef, and Dan opted for this spicy chili bolognese today. So it's not made from scratch, but I'm making it, okay? And I can scratch while I'm doing it, okay? So it's made with scratches. Right, here we go. Right, so this is going to be easy. What spoon shall I use? This one. So I'm just going to get this done because I've got, like I said, I've got a few things to do today. I've already done a few things. And it's getting extremely hot again. I keep moaning when it's cold, but now I feel like I'm moaning now it's hot. Right, so let's put that down. Oh yeah, mushrooms go into this, don't it? Almost forgot. Right, let's get some mushrooms. Right, I want to get some water on the go because I'm going to pre-make this pasta actually, which will make things easier. Need a plate. Right, there's pasta water. Let's get that on the go. Need to move you. Sorry. Oh, wrong lid. Where's my lid? It's okay to use a jar. Not everything has to be made from scratch. So I'm going to keep the stalks. We actually like the stalks. I know some people don't. Makes use of them. So I don't have an awful lot of mushroom left, but it's not going to make an awful lot of sauce anyway. So meat's all done, all drained. Just got to quickly slice the mushrooms. So I'm not making this tarty or anything today with garlic and everything. It doesn't need it. This will be fine. Not a lot of mince today. It's just enough for one, I feel. I wouldn't eat spaghetti bolognese. Not a chance on earth. So I may as well just chuck the rest of that in, mightn't I? There, be done with that. Mushrooms should soak some of that up anyway. Looking good, looking tasty. Got no garlic bread with this today now, mind. But I suppose I could do like a few poppadoms or something. Strange as it sounds. I have been craving my homemade lasagna lately though. Maybe when we get back from holiday, that's definitely going to have to be on the agenda. Right, there we go. Stick that in there. So I just got to cook that off for 20 minutes or so. God, that's a lot of mushroom actually, isn't it? It will cook down to nothing. So I'll tell you what, I wasn't actually going to add a bit of water to this, thinking there was enough sauce. But I will. There we go. Right, I'll leave that for 20 minutes or so. Once again, I'm just using the leftover spaghetti now, so that will be all of that. Right, this is coming up to a boil now. There we go. Just a couple of little broken ones. I need a fork. I do swap in the pans actually. Put the pasta over here. And just move you a tiny bit. These will fold in. You don't have to snap these. Also, when I get back from holiday, I'd like to actually try and make some homemade pasta. Like, not just pasta, but the ravioli that I wanted, what me and Dan were talking about. I feel like that would be good. Make a nice dinner. Come on. In you go. In you go. I've got a thing about spaghetti bolognese, spaghetti. Spaghetti I mean. Me and my twin sister, we're both the same. Well, I think my twin sister is. If it reminds me of worms, I cannot eat it. Oh, I'm going to turn that one down. Yep. I don't mind like the tubey ones. I forget what they're called now. Come on, in you go. Right, that's all in. So give that 12 minutes. Stick that back on there. Right, I need to just give that a quick stir so I don't burn to the bottom. Oh, smells like lasagna. Oh my heavens. Smells like lasagna. Yep, definitely doing homemade lasagna when I get back. I'm going to turn that heat up a tad. Right, just get rid of a few rubbishy bits and I'll be back once this is done. Spaghetti all done and drained. Sauce is nearly there. Right, so what I'm going to do actually is just make up like portions. So I think I've got 3 tins, but I'm guessing I'm only going to need 2. But we'll give it a go. So, first things first, add a bit of oil, olive oil to your spaghetti so it doesn't stick. Now you don't have to do that if you're not sort of pre-making it. I'm just doing that because I'm pre-making it. And it works. This works because I did it the other day with the other spaghetti, the Dan's second lot. So there we go. So ideally, I want to mix that in with a bit of sauce. So this sauce is ready as well. You need to give that a little stir, which is looking amazing. Yep, looking amazing. Oh, look how good that is. So I want some of that into there, just to stir it in. Oh, it's splashing everywhere. There you go. Right, so now I'm going to portion this up into 2 tins. If I can. I haven't got a proper spaghetti thing. I used to. I think quite recently I threw that away. Right, let's try this one. Now they're not massive portions as such. One's bigger than the other. There we go. I've got quite a bit washing up now because I've got to also now clean my hob. Put some of that on top. Now, if there's leftover, which there is, I'm going to save that for tomorrow, like I did with the last pasta cheesy sauce. I can then use that tomorrow for another dish. I've got a dish in mind as well. So I'm just going to pack that one up into a little one. Let's get some lids out for that. Just put some quick lids on those. And do you know the way I reheat these now? It's in the air fryer. Just literally keep the lid on, dump this into the air fryer. Perfect. Trust me, I've done it. And that just makes life easier then, doesn't it? Still got quite a bit to do today yet, so if it helps to keep dinner easy, I'm all for it. Right, so, I need to keep a little bit open because it's still cooling down. Right, so them 2 are done. Let's put some in here. Oops. Let's put the rest of this into there. Oh no, it's splashed. Oh. Perfect. Easy dinner. Get a little lid on there as well. Just bend that over. Perfect. All sorted. Right, I just got to tidy up and wash up and get things a little bit organised. That's bits of tea bagged out there. I made myself a cup of green tea this morning. And yeah, the tea bag had split. So I just had to tip it down the sink. Never mind. Right, so I'll just get these few bits washed up. Take 5 minutes out for myself. Quick 5 minutes. And then I've got a couple of little jobs for Dan. going to give me hob a quick wipe down. Keep on top of that. It's not too bad if I'm totally honest, so with using the air fryer now all the time, I'm hardly using, well, do you know what, I'll tell you a fact, I've not even used the oven yet since I've cleaned it. Just have had no need to clean the oven since I've cleaned that, so quite impressed with that. Look at all the gas she saved by having one of those. The only downfall for me is with my other one, I used to keep it out in the boot. Now don't get me wrong, it wasn't practical, but we have nowhere else to put it. But this one has been living up here because I feel like it's a bit too big for the boot, and I am practically now using it every day, and it's just a bit of a pain for the size of it. I mean, if you've got a nice little empty cupboard for it, then fair play to you, but it's okay. It's just annoying then if I need a hob as well, like if I'm doing some peas or something with a dish, then I need the hob as well. But yeah, definitely air fryers all the way nowadays. Used to be microwave, didn't it? Then it used to be what are the other air fryers called? Active fries. To be fair, I used to like active fries. Active fries are the only ones that I ever felt like did a proper nice homemade chip, whereas I don't feel like air fryer does. But saying that, that's a challenge in it for myself to maybe try again in here for some homemade chips. Maybe I'll try it. Like I proved myself wrong, didn't I, with the toast? Because my other one couldn't cook toast, but this one does. Right, that's all right. That's all done. Yeah, maybe I'll challenge myself to that. Just to try and do some homemade chips. I deep fried them the last time, which, don't get me wrong, they were nice at the time for me personally, but then later on reheating them didn't quite work. But Dan still liked them. He said they were actually really nice. Personally, you need to have deep fried them at the time of eating. Right, anyway, that's done. So I can get my air fryer back up there now. Giving myself a challenge, darling, to try homemade chips again one day in the this different air fryer that we have. What do you reckon?
Yeah, go for it. I'm starving.
Well, you've got 2 lots served dinner here, so you won't starve tonight, young man.
Dead.
That's dead, yeah. Right, put the air fryer back. I'll tell you what I could do with this air fryer actually. Could do with just giving the drawers a little wipe out. So I have remembered there's 2 actual little baby potato, not baby, but 2 small cooked potatoes Dan could have with that a bit later on as well. So that would make use of those. Which he liked his potatoes with his spaghetti the other day, I shall have you know. As weird as it might have sounded. Right, so I'm going to give this a quick little wash out in the drawers. Freshen it up. Right, let's move dinners back over there. Even though I do use the liners, they can, depending, you know, they can sometimes get a little bit sort of mucky-ish, a few crumbs and stuff like that. Always keep on top of that, because that fat and all them crumbs and stuff like that will start burning and smoking the place out unnecessarily. Fire hazard, fire hazard. I don't like, I'll be honest, cooking in a dirty air fryer. I don't. It has to be practically clean. Because then you're muddling up all different sort of flavours and smells, aren't you? And I don't know. Right, just do my little tray. These trays are good that go inside because you can actually raise the level of your drawer as well. Like if you are doing toast, it's preferable then to, or toasting something, it's preferable then to really, ideally, raise them up. Right, that's one done. So I think tomorrow I'm going to have to do a tiny bit of washing. I haven't got a lot, but I want to keep on top of it. The bedding itself will be done the day before we go, because definitely want fresh, sort of fresh bedding when we come back for when we get home. I want this fan spick and span, top to bottom, in here for when we go. Oh, there we go. So put that back down on the lower shelf, and I'm going to put 2 fresh liners in them. You can get these anywhere, and if I was you, don't even worry about size. Don't matter if they're too big or not even the right shape. They're not the right shape, but it still works, and they're dirt cheap as well. Makes life easy for one. Right, that's trash. This one's quite bad actually. Oh gosh, I think this is the one I did a lot of cheese in. Yeah. Right. Just nice to freshen everything up in it, so then you don't have nasty smells lingering. There we go. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful today. I've got to admit, I haven't really been outside yet though, only to do things or to get something or to take something out. Did do sort of like a little bit on the oh, I did do my door this morning. I did actually do that. Took the scratch out of it. So that was fantastic. You know, when I was talking about places I've been to the other day, I'm sure I've been to more places, but the only other one I can remember that I didn't add to my list was actually Amsterdam. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Had a long weekend there. We stayed in the, it was a boatel, it was a boat, but a hotel. Me thinking, oh, that'll be unusual, that'll be good. Got there, felt really sick and horrible on it. Not only that, it was basically for backpackers, and I didn't know that. It was awful. There was even bogies up the wall. Right, sorry to put you off. So stayed there one night. I booked for like the 4 nights or whatever. Stayed there for the one night, and I couldn't do it. So we just walked out. We didn't even say we were leaving or anything. We just walked out, and then we went to stay in. I think it was like the Victoria Plaza or something like that. And that basically was near everything. It was perfect. So that was a brilliant choice. All right, so I've just got to clear up here. But yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. I'd like to go to Prague. I think that would be cool. Where would I really want to go? I'd like to go to like Bangkok and places like that. I think that would be cool. I'd like to go to Norway, definitely, for the Christmas. That would be fantastic. I'd even like to go to China and places like that, Japan even, but I don't think that's Dan's sort of cup of tea, them sort of places. And Austria, that's another place I'd love to go to as well, which I've got a feeling Dan said he's been there, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'd like to go to Austria as well. Right, so I'm just going to spray down. And that's me done for the day. Well, with the cooking. I ain't finished by no means, I can tell you. that means is I get to now sit down for just a couple of minutes. Right, so I don't know whether to leave this vlog here now. Yeah, I could probably leave this here and then go and have me 5 minutes out and just crack on with something else. That'll be a good idea. So at this point, we're going to love you and leave you and see you tomorrow. Take care. Love y'all. Bye!